we decided, number one, to change the name to Gold Mine.
GOAL, mine.
Exactly.
Gold mine.
Because first of all, I always like when things have a biblical foundation, not because I'm super religious, because I'm not, but because the Bible isn't a book. It's 44 books, and it's an oral tradition, and it's stories, and it's a common language that you can speak that most of the Western world understands. I cry at every wedding when they read Corinthians. I'm sorry, it happens. So in the Bible, it talks about mining the gold in people. And I think you can't mine the gold in other people if you haven't done it within yourself.
That's true.
That's why step one, take an unflinching moral inventory. I want you to get in there with a nice little love shovel. Like, don't beat yourself up. Get in there and unearth something within yourself that you forgot was good and had value. So I love the idea of before you even set a goal, going inside, going within and finding the good in you.
I think when we first met, we talked about this very specifically. And I shared with you an experience I had, like a dream I had, that I felt like there was a cave, a mine inside my chest that was filled with all these beautiful jewels. And there was a little gnome guy, a little friendly gnome at the front of that at the front of the door of the mine. And I said, "What is that?" And he said, "That's you."
Yeah, you did share that because when I was a guest on your podcast, I talked about how when I was a little girl, I had a dream that I had a gem in the middle of my stomach, like a setting, like a ring. And that as I started to see how the world was, I thought, I need to put this away for safekeeping. And I kind of took it and put it, I call it in the hinterlands, like under some moss, under a big tree. And that as I became a grown-up and a comedian and had more autonomy and creativity and influence, that I went back to the tree and dug up the moss and put the jewel back in its setting so that I could sparkle and feel strong. And so I believe that a lot of people know that they are gems and jewels, and there's a universe inside of them. And I love the Moby song, "We Are All Made of Stars." I think that resonates with people so strongly.
That's a fact, actually.
I know it is.